Lionel Messi is often called the greatest footballer of all time. And yet, even at his absolute peak, his market value never fully captured his true impact on the game. Because Lionel Messi didn't just play football, he redesigned it. Messi dominated one club, one system, and one era like no player before him. He won Ballon d'Ors. He broke scoring records. He carried Barcelona year after year for more than a decade. So here's the question. If Messi was this good, why did the market struggle to price him correctly? Why did valuation charts, transfer scouts, and financial analysts all look at the same player and somehow still underestimate him? By the end of this video, you'll understand why Lionel Messi didn't just bend the rules of market value. He broke them entirely. Because the football market is built to measure assets, but Messi was never an asset. He was infrastructure. He was identity. He was the system itself. Messi didn't arrive at Barcelona as a finished product. He grew inside the club. The team didn't start off built around him. Over time, Barcelona evolved with him. Coaches adapted. Players shifted. Entire tactics were rewritten simply to unlock more of his ability. By the time Messi reached his peak, Barcelona wasn't just a football club playing a formation. It was a delivery system, designed to maximize Lionel Messi. And that made his value different from every other footballer alive. Because how do you price a player who is also the blueprint, the peak? Here we see Messi's official peak, nearly $200 million in market value, record-breaking salary, mind-blowing output, goals, assists, awards, trophies. Every metric says, this is the top. But even here, the number feels incomplete. Because Messi wasn't just scoring goals, he was creating gravity. Defenders shifted toward him. Midfields collapsed around him. Game plans were rewritten because of him. Every teammate became better. Every attack flowed through him. This wasn't just a talented forward being paid a lot of money. This was a one-man ecosystem. And yet the chart simply says, market value, $198 million. System dependence. The problem isn't Messi. The problem is the model. Market value loves one thing above everything else: portability. It loves players you can buy. Drop into any team, any league, any system, and expect the same return. But Messi wasn't portable, because Barcelona didn't fit him in. They bent around him. They changed recruitment strategy. They shaped midfielders to suit his style. They built patterns of play around how he receives the ball, how he drops deep, how he attacks space. Messi didn't enter systems. Systems entered Messi. And markets don't know how to price that. Stability over time. Look at this chart. Most careers rise, peak, then collapse. Messi's doesn't. In 2020, Barcelona is in crisis. No trophies. Chaos behind the scenes. Yet his market value still reads $121 million. Because even without silverware, he was still elite. In 2021, everything changes. He leaves Barcelona after 21 years. A breakup no one thought they'd see. His value drops to $88 million. But he wins the Copa America, then the Ballon d'Or, proof that form fades slower than greatness. By 2022, late in his career, the number says $55 million, but the moment says everything. World Cup champion, Golden Ball, an immortal story written in blue and white. Then comes 2023, the move everyone called the decline, PSG to Inter Miami. Market value, $39 million. Yet he wins a trophy instantly, another Ballon d'Or, and turns an entire league into global news. In 2024, he dominated again. Copa America champion, MLS MVP, still deciding games, still the center of gravity. and now 2025. At 37 years old, he wins the MLS Golden Boot with 29 goals. No wild drops, no sudden collapse, just sustained greatness, year after year. Because by this point, Messi isn't just a player anymore. He's culture, he's legacy, he's history, and history doesn't fit in spreadsheets. Escalation. This is where the model breaks completely. Market value assumes players are tradable assets, something you can buy low, sell high, and maximize financial upside. But Messi was never transfer ROI. He was structural value. Sponsorships, broadcast value, tourism, global fan base expansion, commercial deals, youth academy attraction, institutional relevance. Clubs don't buy Messi to flip him later. They buy Messi to transform themselves. The real reason Messi was hard to price. Market value measures three things: future potential, resale value, risk. Messi broke all three. He wasn't future potential. He was guaranteed output. He lacked resale value because no one could realistically afford him. And risk? Almost zero. So the market capped his value, not because he wasn't worth more, but because the system simply cannot price infinity. So Lionel Messi wasn't undervalued, and he definitely wasn't overvalued. He lived outside market value. He existed above it, because at his peak, he wasn't a footballer you could trade. He was a football economy, wrapped inside one player. Comparison. Some players peaked higher. Some had bigger transfer fees. Some created more noise online, but none reshaped an era, a club, a league, and the way football is played. Quite like Lionel Messi did. Others existed inside the game. Messi existed over it. Legacy. When we look back decades from now, no one will quote his market value. They'll talk about the dribbles, the passes, the finals, the magic, the impossible moments that somehow became routine, because Messi's value was never meant to be calculated. It was meant to be witnessed. So what do you think? Was Lionel Messi truly impossible to price? Or should the market have evolved to reflect what he really meant to football? And here's the final question. Which player today comes closest to that level of structural impact? Let me know in the comments.